Romeo Rodriguez out here.
I am so tired of this guy. Literally, you just look at him and it drives me insane. He's a freaking no! Shut up!
What is Romeo Rodriguez doing out here? He is not scheduled.
He's annoying. He's interrupting the whole show.
I had a matchup
Somebody
with
needs to shut that idiot
X
up.
Division championship here, but now here's Romeo Rodriguez out here to entertain the crowd.
The biggest idiot in the School of Morton. You know what?
If I can find out what's going on here.
You want some of me? You want some of this?
Right now.
You want some of this? You want some of this?
Romeo Rodriguez came out. He called out Chad Bartlett. Chad Bartlett's been out here talking trash on the Latin dancing sensation. I don't think he wants a match. He's asking for a dance-off. He doesn't want to wrestle at all. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SOM Live. Time to get some School of Morton wrestling action. I'm Corky McCorkle, along with the loaded gun, Chad Bartlett.
Man, I love it.
Chad Bartlett, how you doing today? How you feeling?
I'm doing great. I'm fired up. Fired up from last week. Do you hear these people?
What are they calling you? The empty chamber.
They need to mute this crowd. We don't need people to see that. Mute this crowd.
Well, we got a big night on the program today. Draco is in action. JC Adams going to be in action. Romeo Rodriguez is back this week. And a continuation of the Luscious Lawrence Tug of War Challenge. That's all coming up. And a whole lot more tonight. Let's get right to it, folks.
Oh my God, don't tell me this idiot again.
Here comes the dancing sensation. Romeo Rodriguez. And
I hear this in my nightmares, Corky. I hear it. See, over and over and over again. It's driving me absolutely crazy.
Well, now why would that be? Was that because your debut match was in a tag team against Romeo Rodriguez?
This idiot's got it coming to him, Corky. And that is an absolute guarantee, straight from the loaded gun.
Well, Romeo taking on. And he just can't stop dancing. He's a dancing machine.
What are these idiots doing?
Oh, and now Charlie Brown showing off a little.
This is a wrestling organization, not a dance club.
All right, here he goes.
You gotta be kidding me. Are you sitting here seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Corky?
Yep, I'm seeing a dance-off, and
I am not going to let these fools sit here and disrespect the School of Morton like this.
If this were a dance contest and this audience were the judges, I believe we'd have a winner.
Are they even going to wrestle? Are they even going to ring the bell? Are they even going to ring the bell? I'm getting absolutely tired of this crap. Is he really going to sit here and taunt me like that? I've had enough of this crap. I've had enough of this crap. I'm
trying to give away. And there's an attack from behind. And choking away now. Charlie Brown.
I am getting so sick of this crap.
What are you doing?
I'm telling you. You know what, Corky? I've had about enough of this.
Where are you going? Chad Bartlett's leaving the commentary area here. And he's going right for Romeo Rodriguez, and he nailed Charlie Brown, and The ref's going to allow it a roll up, and Romeo Rodriguez wins. Chad Bartlett now. This is completely bananas. These crowd chanting C, and Chad Bartlett. See if we can find out why the loaded gun felt the need to interject himself in this matchup here.
I can't believe this.
But Chad Bartlett, what was that all about, attacking?
You know what it's about, Corky. You've seen it week in and week out, this moron up there in that ring, discrediting the wrestling industry. Any kind of... that is not a combatant in that ring. And I'm telling you, today's going to come when Romeo Rodriguez is no longer saying C. He's going to be screaming, no mas! No mas!
Romeo Rodriguez just trying to get a little more entertainment value for their dollar to these people. He likes to come out and entertain the crowd and have fun, and how dare you go do something like that?
Hey, if you like clowns, go to McDonald's. This ain't the place for it.
Empty chamber.
Folks, we'll be back with more SOM Live.
Empty chamber.
Got a real treat for y'all wrestling fans. This is Spaceman with SOM Live, standing here with the Doolies, who have an announcement to make about No Love Lost on February 10th.
Now, friend, I don't think we've met yet. I wrote it down here to make sure I got it right. Is it Spaceman?
Spaceman. Oh, come on back in here. Now, come on, don't act like that.
I just get nervous. I don't know what. But no. So, back to serious matters. This here No Love Lost that we got coming up. Sultan and Onslaught, we got a history, and I don't think we ever really had the chance to rectify it. Now I know, Ricky, you and RT3 did a pretty good job there at Christmas Star Wars, but however, I didn't get mine, and I'm still not satisfied. So, at No Love Lost, Onslaught and Sultan, we are calling you out.
Hey, fellas, what's up?
Hey, the BTSG just came on the scene.
What's up, guys? You know what? Silas, I apologize. I don't mean to cut you off. Ricky, I know you're a man of many words. So, I come to let you know. I come to let you know. You know, I do notice, Silas, that you did not get your due. And you owe them for breaking those ribs of yours. You know what? The thing about it is that we can make this a little bit more interesting, Spaceman. What we can do, since every time the Sultan and Onslaught want to jump in the ring, that little sorry excuse for a slime ball, Prince Malik, gets himself involved as well. You know what? I think I got a couple of kicks for you. So let's make this a 6-man tag match. The Doolies versus the Devastation Incorporation. Are you ready for that?
I'm ready for that.
Man, you just heard it. Business just picked up. The BTSG and the Doolies have just called out Devastation Incorporation to a 6-man tag match at No Love Lost. Now, Spaceman will be back with more interviews. SOM Live. Y'all make sure that y'all continue to tune in when we go live on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you.
Here he comes. RT3 set for action here against one of the medics. Medic number 2, I believe. And
I mean, this just keeps getting better and better and better. More headaches every time I'm looking at the ring.
Well, Chad Bartlett, you thinking about jumping in there again and interrupting this match?
I think I should go one step at a time, Corky. I see what you're trying to do.
Well, RT3 overpowers medic number 2 in there and ducks a clothesline from the medic and a flying clothesline from RT3. Big scoop and a body slam takes down medic 2, and RT3 looks like he's setting up for that spear. Nope. Clothesline in the corner. RT3 with the sidewalk slam, hook of the leg, and
Not
almost
this time.
had him.
And the medic's really got to get it together if he wants to stand a chance in this match, Corky. He's getting ragdolled out there.
RT3, here he comes. There's that spear. Took him upside down, and there you go. RT3, like it says on the T-shirts.
Watch it.
Spear, pin, win, and he did just that tonight on
Today,
SOM
Corky.
Live.
This time, Corky. Okay? Every once in a while, you know where the sun shines.
All right, folks, I'm standing here with Chad Bartlett. What just happened, Chad? What was that all about? Now you came in.
Shut your mouth.
Your attempt to interfere in the match backfired on you, and they're calling you.
Respect around here, Corky. Shut your mouth so I can answer the question.
Listen, Corky. I hadn't got enough of Romeo Rodriguez. We had our little dance competition there at Winter Warfare. And the best dance move that he did all night looked a little bit like this. That was the best dance move he did all night when I was stomping him right there in the middle of that ring. And you saw it, the world saw it. Now I go right back after him. Charlie Brown, sorry I knocked your lights out. But that wasn't meant for anybody but Romeo Rodriguez. I'm going to send him south of the border. I'm going to kick him out of the School of Morton. And I'm going to kick him out of his daylights too. He's going to be having stars and birds tweeting dancing around his head. This dancing fool has just danced himself into an early grave.
Well, Charlie Brown now wants, you cost him the match. He wants to wrestle you next week here on SOM Live.
Wait a minute. Charlie Brown wants to wrestle me?
Yeah.
I guess the masked fools are the ones running this school. They get whatever they want, right? They can dance around, get in that ring, and do whatever they want. Well, that means I'm going to do whatever I want with you. Because learn something, Charlie Brown. I tell you now, son, you're going to get it when you go one-on-one with the loaded gun.
Well, that's it. Next week, join us here on SOM Live, Chad. The loaded gun, Bartlett, going to return to action against Charlie Brown.
Wild, and he was crazy, and he was screaming and yell and whoop mercy. He come out, started dancing, baby.
Jimmy Valiant was 300 pounds. Looked like he was chiseled out of a rock.
He made you feel like you was in the ring with him.
He never stopped around the ring, go out there shaking hands with people.
Every time he would see me around the ring, he'd go, "Willie, I love ya!" And he'd turn me over a little bit, and he'd give me a big kiss. And yes, they were wet, and no, I didn't enjoy it.
Whether the people loved him or whether they hated him, Handsome Jimmy was just nuts.
Jimmy be beating me up on the floor or something. Old lady hit him with a cane. I mean, she hated it.
As soon as he saw the people, or as soon as he saw the red light on a TV camera, he turned it on. Getting the people into it and getting a pop, Jimmy Valiant is the king.
That electricity he puts out draws you in.
When Jimmy was in the ring, it was, you wanted the good guy to win. You know, when they cut his hair, people cried. I'll never forget that.
The X Division champion, Draco. He won that X Division championship on Christmas night in that weapons cage match against JC Adams to become 6 times. He's not going to let you forget it. Draco, the 6-time X Division champion in there.
Well, you could tell after the match that winning that belt for the 6th time meant a lot to Draco. I mean, he's been around the School of Morton for a long time, and he's ready to step back up to the top, defend that title, and show everybody why a veteran like him is not to be meddled with.
And a new championship reign here. Like I said, the 6th time. It looks like a new look for Draco there tonight on SOM Live.
Well, you gotta make sure your boots are ready to go, you know.
Should have laced those boots before he came out there. The bell has rung.
I mean, he's the champ. He can do whatever he wants.
Draco wants to check Principal X for any foreign objects he may have on him.
From what I've heard, he's a creepy guy, so you might want to make sure he gets checked out.
Well, Draco trying to make this one short work of Principal X. He tried to go right for that cartel cutter. And now Draco has Principal X down. He needs to focus on this match, focus on his opponent. Draco also needs to be thinking about what's coming down the pipe. JC Adams coming for another shot at that X Division Championship. There will be a rematch clause, so JC Adams will have an opportunity to win this thing back.
I love the first one, Corky. It was a spectacular match right there on Christmas night, and I can't wait to see the rematch.
Oh! Back body drop takes over Principal X. And yeah, that was a big guy. That was a lot of weight on the back of Draco. But Principal X certainly outweighs him by a bit there. Wow, that kick might have put him out cold. Let's see.
Oh, yes. That was nasty.
Three, and that kick like that could have scrambled the guy's brains. But Draco picks up the win.
Statement has been made, Corky. The king is here. The Archangel, X Division champion for the 6th time. Get used to it.
Well, he's the champ, but sooner or later he's going to have to face JC Adams again. And that sooner probably will be February 10th. No love lost right here at the School of Morton.
I'm Hoot. And I'm Punky. And you're watching SOM Live.
All right, folks, I'm standing here with the Extraordinary Gentlemen's Club, the East Tennessee champions, Sir Brian and Sir Derek, and the manager, Judas the Mad Hatter. Let's get right to it. Where is Sir Alexander Monroe? What is this about an extra clause with his contract? We all saw him defeat Brian Jeffries on Christmas.
Wrong. Alex who? Who is Alex?
Alex Monroe.
Who in the heck is Alex Monroe? Let me tell you something, Corky. There was a 2 out of 3 fall thing, but he's no longer part of the GC. He's not even going to be part of School of Morton as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, he's fired and out of here.
Wait a minute. Now, you control his contract? You can just fire him just like that?
I can do anything I want to. I'm the most powerful entity in School of
Wait a
Morton.
minute. Now, here's somebody who might have something to say about it. Bobby Branham, the GM of SOM Live.
You know, I met with our attorneys, and at this time, Alex Monroe is suspended indefinitely from the School of Morton. So he is correct. Once we get this ironed out, Alex Monroe will be back.
When I fall over dead.
He didn't get fired. We took out the trash.
He's not extraordinary. He's just ordinary.
Well, there you have it, folks. Judas in control of the contract of Alex Monroe, and now he's gone. He's been fired by Judas indefinitely. Well, hopefully we'll have an update about this. Hopefully something can be done, but it doesn't sound good. See us here February 10th for No Love Lost to see what happens next at SOM Live.
This is a fun part of the job. Tony Lewis here at Obin Franklin Motors. Let me introduce you to Pay. Pay just bought himself a Nissan Maxima right here at 911 Louisville Road. Pay, here's your smartwatch. How were you treated today, sir?
I was treated great.
That's fantastic to hear that. Would you recommend us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You heard it. He'd recommend 911 Louisville Road, 865-980-8216. Obin Franklin Motors. Come get your car. What you waiting for?
Big money pays, baby. Big money pays.
Yeah.
Big money pays.
All right, folks. It is a continuation of the Tug of War Challenge. And there he is, Luscious Lawrence, and being joined now by Maverick, his partner in the Heavy Metal Express.
You know, I've been really, really impressed with the Heavy Metal Express. They always come and they blow the roof off the place. I mean, you got two humongous men, superstars, and Mirror Boy there, making sure everybody notices where the light is shining. Real superstars, the Heavy Metal Express.
Luscious Lawrence, the Iron Lion, demanding his Mirror Boy to remove his fanny pack there, and he's got a little handheld mirror. How many mirrors does this guy need?
It's honestly not enough. I mean, there's a lot to look at.
Well, he's not afraid to show it off.
It looks like now we've got 3 men on one side.
We've got 3 now. Last week it was 2. Now 3 men.
We're going to put a wager on this one, Corky?
Well, and we got 3, 2 on the outside now with Luscious Lawrence, but Luscious Lawrence
still not enough.
Doing the tug of
still
war
not enough.
on his own. All right, here we go.
Look at the arms on this guy.
Really
oh my
budging.
God!
He's bored.
He's taunting them. Look, he's checking himself out in the mirror.
Are you kidding me?
This
How
man is
strong
amazing.
Luscious Lawrence. I guess he won it.
That was
Pulled him right into
incredible.
a double clothesline. Now he's got
here we-
Jason Blythe up for that one night stand. He's covered him, but it's not a match. It's not
he's
a
gonna
wrestling
choke him
match,
with
and
a
now
rope.
he's choking him. This is just what happened.
Here comes
and now
Maverick.
Maverick is in there, stomping away on Jason Blythe. Drops the double axe handle. And now it's Maverick
They are
continuing
absolutely
to
murdering
choke
him.
away. The heavy metal. And he's calling out Hank Miller. Hank Miller isn't here. Hank Miller will be back February 10th at No Love Lost. And
wow.
And Luscious Lawrence wants that East Tennessee title match against Hank Miller. We'll see if he gets it. February 10th
out
right
by
here
name.
at the School of Morton at No Love Lost. Folks, I'm standing here with Dangerous Dan Matthews, the former East Tennessee champion. Now, you were unsuccessful in your bid as well against BTSG for the SOM Heavyweight Championship. Any chance of you getting back in the hunt for that East Tennessee title?
Well, that's a very interesting question, Corky, because has anybody seen or heard from Hank Miller? Because the only thing I've seen or heard from Hank Miller is that he's at home with a concussion. I wonder how he got that. But you see, what doesn't even compare to Hank Miller is the stupidity of people that walk around this place. You see, let's just talk for a minute about the Sultan and Prince Malik. They decide to stick their nose in my heavyweight title match. Wrap a chain around my neck and drag me around the ring like a dog, huh? But that doesn't even compare to the stupidness, the moronic, idiotic stupidness, and the intelligence level of RT3.
Come on.
Coming out here thinking that he can help me, or he can help me up off the mat, that I even need his help. I don't need anybody's help to kick ass, just like I have been for the last 6 or 8 months around here. I didn't need anybody's help giving Hank Miller a concussion at Christmas. I didn't need anybody's help almost kicking BTSG's hind end right in that ring tonight, did I? I didn't need anybody's help doing anything. I don't need Hank Miller. I don't need BTSG. I don't need RT3. I'll get rid of all 3 of them in the same match if I have to. But I'll tell you one thing. Anybody interferes in my match, anybody thinks they're going to help me, all they're going to get is a spine buster and see you later. And if you want to send that to a text message or an email to our little friend Hank Miller, who's at home sick, you go right ahead. and you do that.
Well, Dangerous Dan, there you have it, making it very clear he has not here in SOM to make any friends. In fact, quite the opposite. What's the future hold for Dangerous Dan? Well, that remains to be seen. And we know he will be here February 10th, No Love Lost, right here at the School of Morton in Chuckey, Tennessee. And it's going to be live on YouTube and Facebook.
Hello, I'm Ricky Morton, and I'm here with Alan, the owner of Pop's Barbecue and Sauces. And let me tell you something, in my whole lifetime, nobody has ever called me late for supper, especially when it comes to Pop's Barbecue. I'm talking about making your tongue slap your brains out. Man, come and check it out. Some of the greatest stuff. My wife and I, we use it on a lot of different things. Try it, you'll love it.
Here we go. This is the our final match tonight here on SOM Live. And there
He's got that chain, baby. He's got the chain.
Yep, that's that very same chain that the Sultan used on BTSG at Winter Warfare a couple of weeks ago here at the School of Morton. And Sultan out here with the manager, Prince Malik. I don't see Onslaught, the third member of Devastation Incorporation, but he'll be here February 10th at No Love Lost with that big six-man tag.
The image of that chain has burned itself into the mind of BTSG.
I was saying BTSG going to team with the Doolies to take on the Devastation Incorporation, and Sultan wants a shot at that SOM Heavyweight Championship. Tonight he's taking on, they call him Bruce, the Ginger Ninja Samuels, and he's, well, Bruce Samuel is about the same size as BTSG, a martial artist as well in his own right, and Sultan takes him over with vertical suplex.
And that is way, way up there. We're talking about a giant in that ring.
Sultan in complete control of this thing. He hasn't given Bruce Samuels anything in there, and now Prince Malik has got that chain and a right hand, and now he's out cold. He just hit him with that chain. Prince Malik hit the Ginger Ninja with the chain, and the Sultan might as well. I think he could have covered him right then.
Oh, he's fighting back, Corey.
Prince Samuels, wow, summoned the strength to fight back against the Sultan after taking that chain right to the face, and a clothesline just messed him up, put him right on his back, right back on that canvas.
This is kind of hard to watch, Corky.
The Sultan saying this is it. What's he gonna do? And he's got him set up. Sultan whips Bruce Samuels into the rope. Sit out spine buster and a pin. That's all she wrote, folks.
Complete domination.
Picking up a win here on SOM Live, but he'll be facing the SOM Heavyweight Champion in a six-man tag when BTSG teams with the Doolies to take on Devastation Incorporation. And that includes Prince Malik in that match. Gonna see him debut in a wrestling match. We saw him in the Bunkhouse Stampede before. Should be pretty interesting, that six-man tag coming up February 10th right here at the School of Morton. No Love Lost. We'll be back with more SOM Live right after this. Folks, I'm standing here with members of the Devastation Incorporation, Prince Malik, and the Sultan of Dubai. Now conspicuous by his absence, Onslaught, also absent, is that East Tennessee Championship.
Okay, all right, Corky, enough talking, all right. First thing we need to get clear, you talk about the titles. We are not Championship Incorporation. We are not Titles Incorporation. We are Devastation Incorporation. Now, the Doolies and BTSG challenge my Sultan, Onslaught, and myself, huh?
Yeah.
We're a six-man. All right. So the reason that BTSG is going to feel the Sultan is that you've hurt my Sultan in the past. We do not let things go. We do not forget things. But when we serve them up, we serve them up at the best times. We know that you are at the top of your mountain right now. But you also have to understand that once you get to the top of your mountain, there is only one place to go, my friend, and that is down.
All right.
That is it, Corky.
Okay, well then the challenge has been accepted. The Devastation Incorporation, Onslaught, the Sultan of Dubai, and the manager, Prince Malik, stepping in the ring against the Dooley cousins, Ricky and Silas, and the SOM heavyweight champion, BTSG. That's all going down February 10th, live right here at the School of Morton. No love lost. You don't want to miss this big 6-man tag team match. Folks, I'm standing here with Bronson Garrett, the hillbilly heartthrob. Now, Bronson, you loaned me the compact disc last week. Unfortunately, well, it wouldn't play in my system. Said the disc was blank. I don't know if it was the CD itself, the pressing, or my system, but it wouldn't play. I didn't get to hear it.
Well, hellfire, it must have been the company that me and Judas was going through. They said some of them might have a defect. They was going to make a few recalls on it. But we'll get it taken care of. I'll get you one back here next week so you can listen to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing that. But now you said you were going to have some special guests here tonight. We're all looking forward to the country music legends that you've got coming in and to hearing your debut live of Hillbilly Heartthrob.
Let me tell you what happened. Last week I was going to, the Colonel Judas had me back. We were playing, we were rehearsing a little bit, and I came down with the worst case of John Laurinaitis you have ever seen in your life. And I'm not going to be able to do it this week, Corky. I'm just not. I'm going to have to hold it off till the vocal cords get rehab and we're good to go.
Well, where are the guests?
Yeah, can you hold Marsha real quick? Yeah, yes, Commissioner Goodell. Yes, Commissioner Goodell. So you need me on short notice for Super Bowl? All right, I'll hop on a plane. Hey, Corey, I got some business I need to attend to.
He's going to go to the Super Bowl with Laurinaitis? All right, well, anyway, he's got a sore throat. Sorry, folks. I know everybody was looking forward to the debut of Hillbilly Heartthrob single here tonight. Maybe next week, maybe February 10th, No Love Lost, we'll get to hear the singing debut of Bronson Garrett, the Hillbilly Heartthrob. We hope you'll be able to join us here at the School of Morton for No Love Lost, February 10th, live. All right, that's all for tonight, folks. On SOM Live, we want to thank each and every one of you for joining us here tonight. Chad Bartlett, what'd you think?
I am absolutely livid, Corky. Romeo Rodriguez, just understand this. You may have gotten away this time, but next time I see you, there will be no talking, there will be no walking. You're going to be taking an ambulance ride. You understand that?
Well, you may want a piece of Romeo Rodriguez, but now Charlie Brown, he wants a match with you after you cost him his match tonight. And so you're going to be returning to action next week. Chad Bartlett in action against Charlie Brown III. Also going to be continuing this tug of war challenge with Luscious Lawrence. All that and a whole lot more next week here on SOM Live. Be sure to join us February 10th right here at the School of Morton. No Love Lost. And join us next week for more SOM Live.